The rookie Deion Jones is in the stop for Atlanta, and it's 3-0 for the Patriots.
Menu narration set to 100.
Choose which team you'll begin your franchise with.
Alright. Nope. Ooh. No. No, I don't want to play with the Chiefs. Seattle, Baltimore, LA, Cleveland, Chicago, Cincinnati, Josh. Oh, do we have to real?
The
Yes.
menu on the left lets you adjust your league settings and where to start your franchise in the preseason, the regular season, or with a fantasy draft.
Hmm. No, we're gonna start regular season because it's easier. And there's no one in the chat. Buffalo against Baltimore.
presentation of the National Football League. And now, your defending AFC East champion, Buffalo Bills.
On the Baltimore sideline, a look at head coach John Harbaugh. His team fired up and ready for this one. On the other side, Sean McDermott, now in his 9th season as the head man in Buffalo. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Bills offense heading out, and they are led by the MVP of the National Football League. 29-year-old quarterback, Josh Allen, in the prime of his career.
Mike, isn't there just something different about week one of the NFL season? I mean, after months of anticipation, debate, speculation, it all gets settled on the field. New coaches, new teams, rookies playing their first time. Man, it's just an exciting time of year, and I'm pumped to be calling it alongside you.
On second down, here is Allen. Flush to his right. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, throw here for Allen. He connects with Palmer on that one. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and that will lead to a second down. On play action, here's Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He'll swing this out wide to Henry.
Sometimes it's easy for a defense to lose track of a running back, especially when he leaks out from the backfield, but not the case here. They kept eyes on him the whole time. Comes in, makes a sure tackle.
And he will get into the end zone. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Ravens have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, this is Strong. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. Not what you want to see quarter one of week one. Off the play fake, here's Allen. Throw to the right flat, it is caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup.
From the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
34-yard line.
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Allen on 3rd down. And he's going to have a Bills first down. Won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3. But that mark shows. First down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Round 80. Looking to throw. It's Allen. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. Not what you want to see. Quarter 1 of week 1. On 3rd down, it's Allen. Forced to his right, carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Ravens have come up with the football.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They bring a tight end in motion left. They'll go again here with Henry. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd and 4.
3rd and short, Jackson. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Taron Johnson.
All right, Mike, at this point, am I allowed to call timeout? Because I would love to talk to both of these offenses. Listen, guys, ball security. Protecting the ball is the #1 rule in football. You got one side losing it on a fumble, the other side gives it right back with a pick. I mean, come on, guys. As an offensive guy, I want to see big plays. I want to see long drives, touchdowns. Not a game of hot potato, bouncing the ball back and forth.
Good for Bills. First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. That's complete to his tight end. It's Dawson Knox. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
And the Bills, first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. That one incomplete. The defender
What?
right there to make the play.
He should have had that, man. 180, what's that?
Throwing again, it's Allen. That one's complete. It's Ray Davis. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
That's another Bills. First down. 80. First and 10 at the
Again, it's Allen to the air. Out wide, that's to Davis. And he's close to another first down. He'll step up right at that first down marker. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and a yard. Here's a first carry for the man from Kentucky, Ray Davis. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Bills. First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard
To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. Open is knocks over the middle. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
1st and 10, and it's Allen. Now, screen going to be set up for Davis. To the pylon, he's in. Ray Davis. Touchdown, Bills. For Josh Allen, the reigning MVP of the NFL. First touchdown pass of this 2025 season.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
The extra point by pass is good. And the Bills will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter.
Tyler pass to kick off for Buffalo.
We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. DeJounte Wester now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So on come the Ravens. And Greg, what a story again last year. 12-5, 13-4 the year before that. Regular season, they have been as good as almost anyone in the NFL. But it's the story if you're living in the AFC. Get over that hump, whether it's Buffalo or Kansas City. It's hard to get to the big game on this side of the draw.
Oh, there's no question. And I think if you're Baltimore and you're Buffalo and you look around, you say, man, we should have a couple Super Bowl titles. If we were living in a non-Patrick Mahomes, Andy Reid era, maybe teams would look at us a little bit different than they do, but they just need to continue to stay the course. Lamar Jackson, one of the best players, regardless of position.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. That is Joey Bosa. He's got his first sack of the season here early in week 1. On 4th down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. This brought in out past the 20. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That'll be caught by the running back Davis. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of
2nd down, they need 7.
2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, here is Allen. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
319!
Allen will give this to Davis. A gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Buffalo.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Bills, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Allen will throw. This one caught by Khalil Shakir. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Bills.
1st and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Now, Allen. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Elijah Moore.
Second and 10.
Incomplete. Marlon Humphrey on the coverage.
And movement up front. And that's our first time tonight to check in with our referee. Allen now on second down. Quick slant into the hands of Shakir. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Allen to throw again. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. On fourth down, Tyler Bass now for the Bills field goal. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. Bass's kick is good. So one quarter in the books on our first Sunday night telecast of the year. The Bills with the early advantage. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this.
Tyler Bass, the kickoff for Buffalo.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Tylan Wallace now on the return. Get across the 20s, mark them at the 22-yard line. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. Greg, when you step back and look at this AFC North, Baltimore and Pittsburgh, their rivalry now really for a couple of decades has in so many ways defined this division, and they set the tone for everything that happens when you are in an AFC North game.
And you talk about divisions having identities, they have their culture. Really at the top, Baltimore and Pittsburgh kind of want to play a similar style game, strong on defense, great run game. Obviously, Baltimore adds the extra element with Lamar Jackson. To me, the fascinating team, though, is what kind of jump can we expect, Mike, from the Cincinnati Bengals?
I agree with you, because if you think about the toughness and the physicality, Cincinnati can put up points in an electrifying fashion. And even the one year Cleveland was up near the top of the division, they did that as well. But you come back to that defensive side of the ball, and when I look at these teams, Greg, I just think, man, these are defenses that can stop anybody in the league, and that's where you've got to invest in this division.
Yeah, and I think that's what's so fascinating about Cincinnati is they're kind of the outlier. They're the pass-heavy, they're the spread attack. They've got unbelievable weapons on the outside. Obviously, Joe Burrow, a quarterback. But it was the defense, and you said it, their inability to be as good on the defensive side of the ball as Baltimore, as Pittsburgh, traditionally, but especially last year, is really what allowed them to be the odd man looking in when they missed the playoffs. So I think if Cincinnati can just improve a little bit on defense, they have the offense to now enter and make it a three-man race in the AFC North.
Here's first and 10.
Another Bills. First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the gun. Throw here for Allen. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass ball is incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10. One more time going up top with Allen. Exiting the pocket right. And a nice run close to the first down, protecting himself, sliding at the end. Here's third and 2. Now give to Davis. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
He gets this complete to Shakir. And he is going to have the Bills first down. It's a gain of 12 on fourth down.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Davis. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Second down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the gun, Josh Allen. Out to his right. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Round 80. It's us.
From the gun, it's Allen. Escaping to his left. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up fourth down.
A 33-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bills will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to come back out for this next possession. You know, Greg, as we get the season going, obviously the adjustment to last year's new kickoff rules in place. We talked to a lot of coaches during the year. Folks didn't seem too bothered about letting the other team have the ball at the 30-yard line after a touchback. But the 35-yard line, I don't know, does that feel any different to you?
You know, it does, and I think the part that people don't talk about enough, Mike, is the impact that it's making on going forward on fourth down, not settling for field goals. Because remember, in the old days, if you got stopped inside the 5 or you scored inside the 5, it was all the difference of if I kicked a touchback, they got the ball at the 20. It wasn't that much of a spread, but now all of a sudden, is it in my best interest to settle for a field goal and kick off when I could give you the ball at the 35? Or even if I fail down there tight in the red zone on the 3, you now possess the ball inside your own 5-yard line. So I think that's an element now that's causing offenses to go for more touchdowns, kick less field goals, because the ensuing kickoff is giving my opponent the ball in much more favorable terms.
You know, the other rule that is adjusted are overtimes in the regular season will mirror playoff overtime. Each team getting the ball. I'm so happy, Greg, because it just felt so incomplete when a team got to overtime, but then their offense, which may be the best part of the team, never got on the field.
Yeah, and I couldn't agree more. And you hear everyone saying, oh, well, just get a stop. Well, you know, it's that legendary game between Mahomes and Josh Allen where neither team stopped the ball. It was just an offensive touchdown festival. So you won a coin toss, and you get the ball. Well, the other team's defense hadn't gotten to stop the whole game. If Josh Allen got the ball first, he probably would have scored on a walk-off. So I love it.
And he'll take this one in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half. The extra point is good. And the Ravens move out in front by a point. It's 14-13. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So, Greg, here are the Bills. What a year last year. 13-4, beat the Broncos and the Ravens in the playoffs. But once again, ran into Kansas City in the AFC Championship game. Anything that we can say is that one thing to get them to the big game this time?
Well, I mean, we'd probably start with they need Patrick Mahomes to retire. but in all seriousness, Mike, I think when you look at Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills, it's one of those things where they just happen to exist in a generationally great team in the Kansas City Chiefs. And one of the greatest players we've seen in the last 25 years at quarterback in Patrick Mahomes. So they just need, as hard as it is, they just need to continue to chip away. Just continue to go. They can't make Kansas City the boogeyman, because all of a sudden now that starts to get into your head. Continue to win. Continue to win the division. Continue to get home playoff games. And if they keep knocking at the door, eventually they're going to get over that hump, because Josh Allen and this roster, they're a Super Bowl contending team. They just got to find a way to get over the hump in the game that matters.
No gain on the play.
That's just a great job defensively, Mike. Here's a chance they have to get off the field. They sell out for the run. They know it's coming, and they're able to force a fourth down.
And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuffed him on fourth down. Hopkins sent in motion. He'll step up and run, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. From the 33, here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Jackson. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Bateman is the motion man. A 1st down throw for Jackson. That is caught by the tight end, Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. This is turning into a monster game. Let's keep an eye on this. 3 touchdown catches alone in the first half. Could be a record-setting game. Johnson now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 20. Five-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. Greg, this AFC East, a division that really has been dominated by the Bills. The 5 straight division titles. It's hard to see who can knock them off that perch right now.
Yeah, and I think until someone decides that that's going to change, I think you just have to assume that Buffalo remains the king of the East. And I think when you look at the bottom of the division with the Jets and New England, they're clearly in a rebuild. Quarterbacks, new coaching staffs, trying to kind of get themselves out of the bottom of the division. Miami seems to me, I don't know if they're ready to compete necessarily with Buffalo directly, but Miami is a playoff caliber roster, a playoff caliber team. They've showed it in years past. So if anybody's ready to compete, I think it's Miami. I just don't know, Mike, if they are ready top to bottom over the length of the season to get enough wins to keep pace with a team as good as Buffalo.
And 2 new coaches at the bottom of the standings last year, the Jets and the Patriots. And, Greg, both guys who played for a long time in the league and bring a certain amount of toughness to the top of the organizations.
Absolutely, and it was very clear exactly what New York and New England were looking for. They wanted culture centers, right? It wasn't about getting the fancy play caller. It wasn't about the X's and O's. They needed to establish an identity and a culture of excellence and of winning. So, no question, Mike, there was a very clear mission, a clear path to landing on Grable and Aaron Glenn.
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Conclusion of what has been a wild opening Sunday of football. Let's check in with Scott Hanson and see what he has brewing for halftime. Scott?
Wild indeed. Thank you much, Mike. Coming up, we're going to take a look back at what happened earlier today, scores and highlights from around the NFL. That's all coming up.
And the rush is going to get there. He goes down.
Ugh.
famous keepers of the past across New England, the keeper of the lights holds an important position here at Gillette Stadium, sounding that fog bell and signaling it is time for football in Foxborough. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup.
Menu narration set to 100. Menu narration set to 100.
Plenty of season left to go. 3 months of football ahead as we are underway here in Week 4. To return this, Marcus Jones. He's got a lane up past the 30. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's 3rd overall pick. He started 12 games last year as a rookie. That's Drake May.
Just knowing this quarterback in his mindset, there is no question he would give up 400 and some yards he threw for last week for a W. Really, stats don't matter. No matter how productive you are playing that position, and boy, was he last week. It really comes down.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Hopefully not a sign of how this game is going to go as they step up for 2nd and long. Operating from the gun, here's May. Escapes the pocket. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. He beams one deep right side. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Patriots punt team coming out with former 6th-rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they're brought out by someone still trying to live up to that #1 pick status from the 2023 draft. Now in his 3rd season from the University of Alabama, it's Bryce Young.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kay, to the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. We need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches. They run again with Hubbard. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down. Young. Go left side. Sanders has it. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Out of the gun. Young. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Bryce Young sacked. A loss of 5 yards. It's 3rd down.
Hold it ready.
3rd and long.
Down.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. On 4th down, Panthers going to turn to Sam Martin to punt this one away. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. The Patriots offense headed out for their 2nd drive of the game. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. May on 1st and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Dump off caught by his back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
May now from the gun. Will finds his running back, Henderson. They got the football caught, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. James Bradbury up from the secondary for that tackle. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Sticking with Henderson. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's good.
May off the play fake. Absolutely fires this one right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I can speak from personal experience on this one. That is the absolute worst nightmare as a quarterback. When you call that bootleg and you turn around and all you see is nothing but a big old defensive end, yeah, your interest switch from getting rid of the ball to a little self-preservation. Good job just simply hanging onto the football.
Now May on 3rd and long. On the move, headed right. Brought in, a big gain here for Diggs. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Never eat shredded wheat. Northeast, south, and west, right, Kate? And I like on 3rd downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you could run into problems just like that.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7.
Here goes that. Hey, what's that? Torpedo! Hey, Bo!
Going for it with May. And they got home, sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes open, plus territory.
Check White.
1st and 10, it's Hubbard. He finds space, middle of the field. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers go up 6-0 here in the 1st. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Right there to tack on a point after. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Patriots nothing.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. On the return, here's Jones. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Going play action, May. It's taken in by Kendrick Bourne. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Tossing it to Henderson. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Brought down back at the 43-yard line.
From the gun, it's May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 15.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Chased out to his right. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they're staring at 4th and long. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. May throwing for it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Here we go, set. Black.
To the air on 1st down. Young. He throws a bullet to the center. Wide open down the field, and he has it. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Extra point try is good by Wright. And the Panthers drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Patriots nothing. Sam Martin.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Antonio Gibson now to return it. Escapes the defender. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
On the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 33-yard line.
Rush coming for May. Buys time, rolling right. He finds Diggs right side. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 43. Here's May to the air. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Again, it's May. That one complete to Diggs. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. Trying to work quickly now.
A gain of 24 yards. And the Patriots 1st down.
Here's May on 1st and 10. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Covered by J.C. Horn.
Here's May again. He's got Bourne on the slant. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Throwing again. It's May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Trying to throw for it with May. Throw is caught by the back. And I don't think he got to the marker. Looked a little short, and yep, indeed, he's marked short. This is a turnover on downs. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go now.
Young working from the gun. Got for big yards on the right side. 40. Hits the 20. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 20-zip lead. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard
Good
line.
field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Trying an inside give to Henderson. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's May. He's got Bourne left side. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll run here. Gibson. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. So that's going to bring up 4th down.
A loss of a yard.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Now May on 4th down. Forced out to his right. He's making a bid for it. They left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards and a fresh set of downs, too. 1st and 10 from the 43.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43.
Made a throw it. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. J.C. Horn to pick it off. And the Panthers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
At their own 31-yard line.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
On the set.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. 21-0 our score. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. Now that's not what the offense styled out. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Into the hands of Leggett. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
An 8-yard pickup. First down.
It's Young. The throw here on 1st. Hits him on the out route. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. All set now. 1st and 10.
Gain of 12 yards. That's another.
Out of the gun. Young. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd down.
Young looking to throw. Throw left side, complete. And he's taken down at the 30. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
That's another Panthers 1st down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's Hubbard on the give. Through the middle. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers were running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Right there to tack on the point after.
This game's a blowout.
And the Panthers continue piling on to this lead.
Patriots nothing.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. On the return, here's Gibson. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Going play action, May. Mo finds his running back, Henderson. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Henderson's going to take this straight ahead. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. And they're running things at double time.
Gain of 11. And the Patriots 1st down.
Going now on 1st down. Escapes the pocket. Diggs there to bring it in. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
11 more yards. That's another Patriots.
To the air on first down, May. On the move, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Offense in the hurry up now. May now from the gun. He's going to push one deep down. Brought in inside the 20. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Jump off caught by his back. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Out of bounds down at the 8-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
It's Henderson on the give. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for a Patriots 1st down.
Throwing is May. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty
stay and
busy
watch
here
my
early
game,
on in the
guys.
passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
And he scores. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. And they were all over this one. They stop him short, and the fake fails.
You know, that's a call you might see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone from the NFL, and for good reason. Even catching him off guard, the chance for success, extremely low.
Dave Canales getting his Panthers out there for their next drive. There has been nothing that can stop them, so we got to assume this drive, Brock, likely going to end in a touchdown as well.
Here we go.
And going play action. Young. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. Patriots adding an extra defensive back out there for this 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. The Patriots and Stephon Diggs getting set for this next offensive possession. And they have made it no secret that they want to go his way in this game, right? And the results so far, I'd say very promising. 1st down throw for May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. No throw. 3rd and long. Chased out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. They're running things in double time. Here's the snap on 4th. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's Young to throw. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
He's out of bounds at the 14-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
They send a tight end in motion. Defense shows blitz. Young. And the Patriots get there and take him down. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of third down.
A loss of 7 yards. And it's third down.
So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Slot receivers headed left.
45, wide.
On third down, it's Young. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
Another 3 and out.
Now it's Matthew Wright for this field goal try. This will be a 44-yard look. Coming off the edge, and it's blocked. Now this is picked up inside the 35.
We could say they picked a great time to block the kick, but let's be honest. Any time is a great time to get through and block one. It really rewards the effort that those special teamers put in each and every time out. It might not always get noticed, but it sure does there. Big time.
May on first and 10. Dumps it off to his running back. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
2 yards.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Brought in right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Well, he sure has come out throwing a good ball today, and the passing game has really been clicking early on thanks to his efforts.
Yeah, his plays really elevated the start as pass catchers have been able to have as a result. And you know what they're all thinking right now? This could be a game where we all get to put up some serious numbers, especially if he keeps throwing it like this.
First down. Here goes the first and 10.
Here's May on first and 10. Fits it through the middle. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. Offense working quickly.
24 yards. That's another Patriots first down.
First down, May. Dumped off to his running back. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there. Anderson. Will not get past the line. He's held up at 4.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Buys time, Rowland trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Here's May, third and goal. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Well, an aggressive mindset not working for them early on here. 2-point tries following both touchdowns, Brock, and neither have been successful.
Well, I hope they worked on a lot of 2-point plays this week because they're going to be chasing points the rest of the way. Hopefully, they can find some better success on future 2-point chances.
Let's go now. Ready.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
Ready, break.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. 8 yards on the
So it'll be second and 2 when we get back from our 2-minute warning. More from Gillette after this. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Here we go. Ready.
Now it's Young. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So second down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for third down.
brings up
Come on.
third down and 2.
Here he is on third and short. Past the line, he's going to run for it. That ball is out. Young lost it. And that looks like it is Patriots football.
Man, that run was looking so good for him, but you'll see QBs don't always tuck it away like running backs do. That was loose, ball away from his body in a prime position to be knocked free. That's exactly what happens once that defender catches him downfield.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. That's complete to Diggs on the slant. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the gun, it's May. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line.
Loss of 4 yards. It's now 3rd and
May now on 3rd down. There we go, Henderson on the jump off. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
That's good for the Patriots.
Here's May to the air. Forced out to his right. That pass is caught by Bell. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there. 2nd down now, 7 to go. May now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
They'll air it out on 3rd. That one complete to Diggs. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
A gain of 9.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Patriots, 1st down.
Here's May again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Again, it's May. Taking a chance to the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by James Bradbury. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Young has him on the quick hitter. He'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation.
And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. This, the first official Sunday of fall, the final week before byes kick in. A full schedule of 16 games on tap. Let's roll. Our look across the NFL starts now, and we kick it off with a good one. And it's Aaron Rodgers hooking up with his tight end, Pat Freiermuth. 18 yards, it's a touchdown. The Steelers get back to 500, 2 up, 2 down as they get the victory at home. From there, it's off to Tampa. Let's look in on the Buccaneers. They're hosting the Philadelphia Eagles. And it's last year's leading rusher among rookies, Bucky Irving. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. Lastly, let's go to Atlanta. It's the Falcons hosting the Washington Commanders. And it's last year's 8th overall pick, Michael Penix. One of his 2 touchdown passes here in the first half. 14 all the score at the half. With that, time to look at the rest of the action here in Week 4 as we wrap up the first month of the season. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Trevor Etienne to return this. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Dave Canales getting his Panthers out there for their next drive. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Starting this third quarter, it's Hubbard. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Young working from the gun. Pressure comes, and there's no place to go. The Patriots got him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Let's set up the screen. It's Hubbard. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Here's New England ready once again on offense. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. And the question out there is, Brock, how early and often are they going to try passing here after they were picked off on the previous drive?
Well, I think the answer to that is how much trust does this play caller have in his quarterback? We're going to get to find out right now.
It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
First down throw for May. Up by his back, Gibson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Gibson here from the gun. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Henderson here from the gun. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Again, it's Gibson. And his short game gets them a new set of downs. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's another Patriots first down.
Throwing from the gun. Jump off caught by his back. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Shotgun handout to Gibson. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Patriots first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run. Gibson. And the power play up the middle results in 2 yards.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves a hole.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd and goal.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football. What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. On the return, this is ETN. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Panthers get going again once more on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. From the pistol, it's Young. Short pass caught by his tight end. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down. Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Roberts the lane on the tackle. It's a loss of a yard.
Here we go, set.
3rd down.
To the air on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
7 yards. And it's 3 and out.
Carolina in punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. New set of downs for him from the 31.
31-yard line.
Here's May on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's May. Run out left. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Hey, no, here.
May on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
That's another Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
To the air yet again, May. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. It's May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Third and long for him here. Sends this to the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play. So even after the near turnover, Brock, offense still getting the call here. It's 4th down. Trying to throw for it with May. Buying some time right. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Off the play fake, it's Young. Finds his fullback. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. 1st and 10, it's Hubbard. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap now to Young. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Ready. 45.
Here's a give to Hubbard. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Brought down by the veteran Carlton Davis. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun give now to Dowdle. Pop on the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Ready, go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And the Patriots get there and take him down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Yeah, this has been flawless, really, from every side, Kate. In order to get to double-digit sacks, it requires a tremendous amount of work leading up to this game, but then ultimately the execution of everybody. This has been the accurate of team. Together, everyone achieves more, and more is 10 sacks.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Head coach Mike Vrabel readying the Patriots for their next series. They liked how that drive was going, but the ending and the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
2nd down, looking for options. He's got Bourne left side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Patriots with possession. They need to erase that deficit in a hurry. So 1st down from the 41. Now looking to throw. Rolling into enemy territory. And he slides down with enough to pick up that 1st.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
And they get this down to the 28. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw now. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Dumps it off to his running back. And he drives this down to the 8 before going out.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
And this is going to fall incomplete. Well, they made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. Now it's 3rd down.
The coverage by Christian Roseboom.
The give inside to Gibson. And he's going to... Got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
It's a design boot to the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They're trying to run it in with Gibson. And the defense holds him at the 2. Brock, he can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. And this is going to be a New England touchdown. The Patriots now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. One after is good by Boygalis. And the Patriots get it back to within 6.
Patriots 22.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play of this drive, might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 3rd down here, need 8 on play.
That's a gain of 8.
Here we go, set.
Send him left out of the slot. On 3rd down, it's Young. It is caught left side. And he is hauled down right at that field strike. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Hand off out of the pistol. Here's Hubbard. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready. 50 red. 50 red.
Young working from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Here we go.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Their punter making his way out now. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. What is going on here? He doesn't let this one go into the end zone. He's going to return it from the goal line. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Working now from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Defense with an excellent opportunity and a stop here on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. So after the call, defense in a much different spot. Instead of forcing a 4th down, it's back to 1st.
Let's go.
Running it after the penalty. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup.
A give up the middle to Gibson. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
And the Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
A give now to Henderson. And a solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line. So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
19 Tiger.
This time it's a passing play. Short pass brought in. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Oh, flag is down here. This might be a free play. This one won't be reeled in, but they had that green light to take the shot, and they did. Looked like somebody on the defense jumped the snap. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They'll run here following the penalty. And he gets this forward to the 19. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
The screen pass falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up. Looking in the air here. He finds his running back, Henderson. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
This give to Gibson. And that one will not get there. They're turned away right near that marker. Now it's 4th down. Just about a yard to the marker, so they're going to take the risk and go for this. Running for it, it's Henderson. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Okay, you call that play in a huddle as a quarterback, you break the huddle, and you can almost feel it right from the jump. You get that surge at the point of attack on 4th and short. They did, and then some to move those chains.
Going to the ground again on first. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. He's got it. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
Desperation time here. And he scores. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots find a way to tie it late. So it was touchdown or bust here on this drive, Brock. A field goal wouldn't have done it, but they get the score they needed, and now a critical extra point forthcoming.
And now what I love, the pressure shifts to the other sideline. They do have some time left on the clock, and remember, all they're going to need is a field goal to go out and steal this one in the end.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards. 2nd down now, they need 7.
Here we go.
It's a pickup of 3.
Right, set, go.
He'll look to throw it. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. He is to throw. McMillan on the slant. Has a hole left, room to run. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers jump in front late. So as we expected, they're lining up to go for 2 here and a 7-point advantage.
52 points. All right, go.
Setting up to pass. Caught at the 1. And he gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. That puts them in a much better spot now. Up 7 here in the 4. On the return, here's Gibson. Jukes away from 1. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Patriots and Travion Henderson back out there for their next series. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. 1st and 10 from the 32. Back to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. That's completed right side. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. Prior to 1st down, they decide to call a timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. We're approaching 50 seconds to play. It's 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Still sticking with the passing game. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. To throw. Headed out right. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. They've got to go for it in his spot, Brock. This is 4th down. goes to throw. On the move, hit it right. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. Here's a design run. Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout. So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. And with the start they had in that first quarter, Brock, it is no surprise to see them come away with a victory at the end. They really did all they could to put this out of reach early.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight, we see two teams that have combined to win 21 of the last 22 AFC East titles. They lock horns for the first time this year. It's the Patriots and the Bills. Next on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico with Greg Olsen on hand in Western New York. The crowd, as usual, firing up. Patriots and Bills underway in the NFL rivalry series. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Bills offense heading out, and they are led by the MVP of the National Football League, 29-year-old quarterback Josh Allen in the prime of his career.
You watch the film from last week's game, and you come away saying, okay, he's probably one of their best players on the field, but you would never know it after meeting with him. He said, I don't want to talk about my touchdowns. He said, there's just too many plays out there that I'm missing, and then, of course, the costly interception. So they didn't win. He's taking a lot of that.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Milton Williams. In for the sack. He registers number 14 on the year. Not the sharpest of starts on offense. Here an early 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Allen. This one complete to Palmer. And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
First down.
The tight end Kincaid in motion. Here's the first carry for the man from Kentucky, Ray Davis. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive. That is Christian Barmore getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Coming open, that's the tight end likely. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
26 yards.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Allen will give this to Davis. And he brings it down to about the 28-yard line. Christian Gonzalez comes in for the tackle.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. He's got it in the hands of Elijah Moore. And he'll get into the end zone. Elijah Moore. Touchdown, Buffalo. That is first touchdown this year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown. That is a dream start for this offense.
So here come the Patriots, and Greg, they are led by their second-year quarterback, the number 3 overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. It's Drake May.
We had a chance to sit down with him this week, Mike. It almost came across to both of us that he wasn't entirely over last week's close loss. And he made the point. He said, listen, playing quarterback in the NFL, you're going to be judged by how well do you play and what is your record in one-score games. Last week, they found themselves on the wrong end of it. If they get themselves into a back-and-forth matchup today, they've got to make enough plays down the stretch to come away with the win.
On second down, it's May. Moving to his right. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down. On 1st and 10, here's May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Open man there. It is Bourne. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
He'll try to run for it with Henderson. And they'll take it down to the 22, but they've got it. That's enough for the first down.
A 7-yard gain. That's another Patriots first down.
To throw on first down is May. He'll get this out to Henderson. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards. Here's 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll run. It's Henderson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. They've moved the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2. A carry now for Gibson. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line, but the official signal, he's got enough for the first down. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
The Bills take over 1st and 10.
The tight end Kincaid in motion. 1st and 10, and it's Allen. And walk him down up beyond the 30. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10.
First down.
That's Palmer, the man in motion.
At the 31-yard line.
Play action. It's Allen. That one's complete. It's Ray Davis. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Another Bills. First down.
From the gun, Josh Allen. This one caught by Khalil Shakir. And he's in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills. His 4th TD grab of the season. His kick is good. And the Bills move out on top, 14-0.
Patriots nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. There you see Mike Vrabel, his Patriots set for their next drive. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely. And the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago, 15, 20 years ago, Mike, this was a running back-led league. It was play action. Quarterbacks were under center. And then what offenses realized was the best way to score points is to generate explosive plays. Get a bunch of yardage all at one time because it's very hard to sustain possessions in the NFL. So as a result, they said, okay, what's the best way to generate big plays? It's to throw the ball downfield. So it became a very pass-heavy league. And then now defenses had to answer. The days of the big defensive tackles, the 260-pound Mike linebackers, everyone now on the field had to be able to defend space and defend the pass, and there was a lot more air on the field created by the defenses. So now, as a result, the offenses are saying, okay, we're throwing into all these bad looks, all these teams playing dime and multiple defensive backs. We're now going to take advantage of smaller bodies on the field, and we're going to run the ball at you. So the way I like to classify it is, Mike, offenses aren't running the ball more because they want to. Offenses are running the ball more because defenses are encouraging them to do that and saying, I dare you to run the ball 40 times this game and generate enough big plays to score enough points to beat them. I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't